With this example, you will understanding the methodology that now we just discussed together regarding capital budgeting. Okay, here on the x-axis, you see the cumulative investment. Because as in the previous slide, I showed you, we constantly need to see if we have enough money. So as soon as we decide to invest in project 1, we need to calculate the cumulative investment until here. For example, until here, 200 million. After that, we go with 2. Now we are 310. And like that, we continue to see when we reach our available capital. That is, for example, 750. Okay, so here we have the cumulative investment on the x-axis that is necessary, and on the y-axis we have rate of return. Rate of return for the first project, that is project 2, as you can see here, and the return of this project is 45%, as you can see. So it is the toppest return that we have. So it is the first project that we decide to invest in. Project 2. Project 2, what is the total amount of investment that we need here? As you can see, it's something like 50. Okay, it is like 50, 45%. And what is the total budget that now we have? The total budget that we have is 1.2 million. So we go for then, how much more money do we have now after this 50,000? Oh, we have a lot. We have a lot. So what is the next one? The next one is project 4. Project 4. How much money does it need? 100,000. So the cumulative investment would be 150. 150. And what is the return of this project? As you can see, it is 40%. And after that, it goes for the next project with the return of 38% here. 38%, project 3, and it needs 50,000. So you see one point, my friends, the amount of capital needed for these projects is small, but still they are our top priority for investment. No matter it is just $50,000, no matter its net present value is small. The important thing is here, rate of return of these projects are high, and it makes our total investment more successful. So that's the reason, the answer to that question. Now you understand it better. Fund those with the largest ROR. Okay, so it continues like that, and we get to project 5. It gets to project 5, as you can see. It gets to project 5, and the rate of return of project 5 is 35%. And what is the total investment when they invest on project 5 as well? As you can see, the cumulative one is $400,000. So how much more money do we have to invest? 800,000. Okay, so it goes and assign the other available options to that investment, to that remaining 800,000 until it reaches the capital limit of 1.2 million, and it happens after we invest $300,000 in project 9 with the rate of return of 20%. So when you invest in that, your budget limit is 1.2. So you see in this example, what does capital budgeting mean? Your capital of 1.2, you assigned it to different projects. Capital budgeting. So, a question. When you are here and it is your portfolio of investment. Here it is your portfolio of investment. You have invested your $1.2 million in this fascinating set of projects that brings you the best returns possible regarding the options you have available in front of you. So if somebody asks you what is the opportunity cost of capital here in this case, you are going for the next best case that you didn't invest on. It is project 7. What is the return of project 7? It is 18%. And that's it. Let's go for another example. And feel free to stop the video and review everything and make sure you understand everything. Here we are gonna see everything in a tabular style. So the capital budget that we have is $650,000. So we want to see how we should assign this $650,000 to different options that we have. So the first things you are going to do, you are going to rank all the available projects according to the rate of return, as you can see here. As you can see here, it starts from 25% and goes 2020, 2018, 15, 14, 12, 10. So we start with project 3. It is the most attractive one because it has the highest rate of return, but still there is no guarantee we can invest in this project because we need to make sure we have the money. It has happened to us a lot. We find an attractive opportunity or anything, but we don't have enough fund to invest in that. But here, what is the cost? $50,000. $50,000, absolutely we can afford it because the total available budget that we have is $650,000. So we go with project 3, and what is the cumulative cost? 50. After that, we go for project 1. Rate of return is 20. The total cost is 100. So the cumulative 150, we can afford it, so we go for that. And when the cumulative cost here with project 1 is 150, what is the remaining money here now after deciding to invest in project 1? It is now $500,000. After that, we go for project 4 with 20%. And here you see the cost of these 3 ones are the same, so it goes for them and continue like this. And when we get here, project 2, the cost is 200, rate of return is 15, and what is the remaining budget for continuing the investment? It is 0. So here, what is the opportunity cost of capital? it is 14. But for sure, with this fantastic selection of the projects and such a wise assignment of the available capital, you are achieving way better rate of return on your investment portfolio in comparison to the benchmark that is 14. Here we have another example. No, it is not another example. It is the same example as previous one, but in this part you see it as in the tabular format. Here you are seeing it in a visualized way, exactly the same thing. As you can see, project 314, and again here 314, and the numbers is the same. So when you want to teach yourself that how you can create a table from a histogram, investment opportunity histogram, according to capital budgeting approach methodology we discussed, you can go back and forth between these two things. When you have the histogram, try to derive the table, and when you have the table, try to derive the histogram. And here we have the budget limit and the opportunity cost, 14%. As I told you, that comes from the project number 9, because you don't have money to invest on that. And here you see I have circled that. Okay, here we have another example, and as it has become a habit now, make sure you stop the video, you find the answer yourself, and after that you check the answer with the video. Very soon I start talking about the answer, so to avoid spoiling the question, please stop the video and you come up with the correct answer. Okay, let's go and see what is the answer to this question. The budget available is 250,000. Here the question has made it easier for us. It has already ranked the projects according to rate of return, as you can see. So it makes it easier for us. We have 250K, and project 1, absolutely we go for that. Project 1 should be one of them because it is the highest rate of return and we can afford it. How much more money do we have after we get our money invested in 1? We have 150 more. So absolutely we can afford project 2 also, because it is only cost us 50K and we have 150 available, and the IRR is the highest. And we go for 2, and when we go for 2, we have now 100 available, and here we have 50%, 100K, and after that we are 0. So the answer would be 1, 2, 3. And just some point for your reflection. And absolutely you are welcome to reach out to me if you need more discussion or it gets confusing or anything. When the rate of returns are equal, how should we rank those two projects that have equal, similar rate of return based on the capital needed for them? Think about it and absolutely feel free to reach out for more discussion. Okay, here we have this question. To make sure you are completely caught up, stop the video to avoid Spoilage. Okay, we have 200K available. 200K available. Oh, here the projects are not ranked according to rate of return. So we need to rank them ourselves first. So what is the highest one here? The highest one is this 1. What is the second highest? 2. What is the third? Here. 4 and 5. I hope I'm right. I have not made mistake. 80.6. 2 correct. Correct. 3 15.8 and 4 15.6. Okay, now we have ranked them and now we can start assigning our budget. Capital budgeting. Okay, for the first one, absolutely we go with that. So 1 is our answer, is the first choice because we can afford it, 90K. And what is the remaining capital that now we have after this assignment? After this assignment, we have 110 available. What is the next one? The next one is project 2. We afford it, so I'm going to put it here. And after this assignment, we have 770 available. So we go for 3. Unfortunately, 3 needs 100K, so we cannot go for 3. In fact, 4. But I'm talking about the third best option that we have. So we go for the 4th best option with 15.6% return, and it is project 1. And the cost available is 70K. That good. And available 0. Now let's finalize it. Okay, the first best project that we took it, here it is project 5. The second best project we took it is project 2. And the 4th best project we took it was 1. So the answer is projects 1, 2, 5. We are taking it. Financial management. How much this area is fascinating, attractive. That's why people really enjoy when they are working in this field.